U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry says he's agreed on a provisional agreement for a ceasefire in Syria with his Russian counterpart Sergei Lavrov. John Kerry said there were still some unresolved issues, but he expects the Russian and U.S. Presidents Vladimir Putin and Barack Obama to speak in the next few days to finalize the deal.
I spoke with Foreign Minister Lavrov by phone. I spoke with him yesterday, but again today, this morning, I underscored the urgent need to achieve a full cessation of hostilities in the shortest time frame possible. And I believe that in the conversation that we had, we have reached a provisional agreement in principle on the terms of a cessation of hostilities that could begin in the coming days.
In the meantime, there's been no let-up in the fighting on the ground. Twin explosions have killed at least 46 people in the city of Homs, according to the UK-based Syrian Observatory for Human Rights. The explosions happened in an area controlled by the regime. Around 100 people were injured. No group has claimed responsibility for the attack. And Liz Borges is following developments from the Turkey-Syria border and has more on the proposed ceasefire as well as the latest fighting in Homs.
John Kerry says he spoke to his Russian counterpart, Sergei Lavrov, over the phone this morning, and that the two men have agreed in principle to the outline of a ceasefire. He also expects the Russian President Vladimir Putin and the U.S. President Barack Obama to discuss this detail to resolve the last details of this agreement. John Kerry insists that Syrian negotiators have never been this close to a ceasefire agreement, but that the details of the implementation of this agreement still need to be discussed. Meanwhile, the violence continues inside Syria. We're getting reports that car bombs have detonated near a very busy area in Homs and that at least 46 people were killed. According to the Syrian Observatory for Human Rights, most of those casualties were civilians. And according to state media, forces loyal to Bashar al-Assad continue to gain ground in eastern Aleppo countryside. They are said to have recaptured at least 25 villages from Daesh and are said to have advanced now towards a highway that connects Aleppo to Raqqa, Daesh's de facto capital.